There we go. Okay. Whoa, I did it again. I did it again. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey, yes. How's everyone doing? Yo. How is everybody? Uh, hey, Zeno. Hey, Mud Eater. Hey, Cat. Hey, Positronic. Hey, White. Explosive. How y'all doing? How is everybody? How is everyone? Waving's always a little weird with the hand tracking, so I tend to just go like that. Yeah, hey Blue. Yeah, how y'all doing? Because it like tracks it tracks finger movement better than it tracks like hand. It's still pretty good, but it does kind of look like, I don't know, it's a little weird. Yeah. Hey Carmen. Yeah. How y'all doing? How is everybody? Oh my goodness, I know it's been, it feels like it's been a few days, but I know it's just that, like, my days have been really packed. Way more than usual. It's amazing how much, the sound doesn't come through this room. Really? I was gonna ask about that. It's been a few days. It's actually only been, last stream was Tuesday, so it's only been like 1 day technically, but it feels like it's been like 3 or 4. It's super busy today. Getting HRT drugs. Oh hell yeah! Congratulations! Aw, very good. Yeah, you'll have to keep me in the loop, White, how the sound is. Doing good. Busy with potentially moving. Oh, gotcha. I see. Oh, congratulations again, Carmen. Congratulations. I was actually doing some HRT calls today myself. I've been on hormones for about five and a half years now. But my clinic closed recently, so I've been like kind of in a little bit in the lurch. So I had to go through the process and reach out, and hopefully I won't have too much problems getting into a new clinic. It's actually, oddly enough, a new clinic, but with my same old doctor. So, just a matter. I can hear you a little bit if I get close to the closet. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. That's just that everything is okay, White. That's just something that Code Mom does sometimes. It's okay. Okay. So for people that don't know, White is currently here. She's staying with me for probably the next month. Yeah. So, Code Mom, you might want to close your door though, White, just so you know. How to explain this? I'm trying to explain this. Nice long getaway. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I've known White for 20 years. I've never got to meet her in person. We get to meet in person officially on Wednesday. Oh gosh, do I have pictures? I mean, I won't. The only picture I really technically have that's, I don't know. Wait, do you mind if I show the plane? I'm just like, I don't know which picture. Yeah, okay. So, White flew in. Here's the plane she... Oh, God, that's so big. There we go. Here's the plane she flew in on. Yeah, it was landing. I was in the observation deck. Chilling and waiting. Oh, yeah, to explain what just happened. Code Mom sometimes has, like, night terror, so she'll, like, scream in her sleep, and then she wakes up and she's like, oh, fuck. So just a heads up, that can potentially happen. So that's what we just heard. It's fine, it's just, yeah. It's been a while. It's been a while since it's come up, so, yeah. Good. How did everything go? Is everything going okay? I think everything's going great. Also, hey Rose, how you doing? Sorry. I should have explained that probably. It's been so long since it happened that that I wasn't thinking about Thinking about it. Sorry about that, White. I guess I've explained that before. Okay, you remembered. Okay. But so yeah. Okay, so White arrived on Wednesday. She flew in. She did a like 8-hour flight basically to the Maritimes where I live, and she's gonna stay here for a month. But right now we put together a room for her next to my room, so she has her own room and own space and everything. And so she's in the next room, just vibing and taking it easy. 3.5, but the whole ordeal, yeah, well, I mean, the whole thing was 8 hours. But so, anyways, that's the plane she flew in on, and that's it landing. I had a very weird experience where, I was in the flight deck waiting, and an old guy, like, next to me started, like, talking, just making small talk. And he's like, I gotta look, because I sent the message to Keed. He's, how did he word this? You know, I've flown over 200 planes. He's just, like, watching the planes come in, and he's like, you know, I've flown in over 200 planes. I'm like, oh, yeah. And he's like, I've never landed in even one of them. And I'm like, wait, what? And then he was like, parachute instructor. I'm like, oh. Like, skydiving instructor. I'm like, that's a really, really, like, aggressive way to, like, convey, like, introduce yourself. Sheesh, right? I'm like, the pause was, like, an audible, like, silence you could probably cut with a knife. It was like, what? What does that fucking mean? Oh, God. Anyways, but so it was kind of funny, but yeah, it's 8 hours. It's a long trip. Howdy. Hey, Hive. Works as an icebreaker. Does work as an icebreaker. He was very nice. He's very nice, but he was definitely like, it's like, I don't know. It was just weird because he was like very much just like looking to have a conversation. I'm like, I got nothing to talk to you about, buddy. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I made small talk, but you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. But anyway, so White arrived. The other picture I have, I'm not going to show pictures of White because I know that's like privacy stuff. But actually, I have one other picture I'm going to show. Two. I have 2 more pictures I'm going to show. So, while I was at the airport, I noticed the house where Mega Man lives. That's pretty cool. Just 1 sec. Here. There's the house where Mega Man lives. I recognized it immediately. I'm like, that right there. That's where Mega Man lives. Yeah, that's Mega Man's house. That is Mega Man's house. You show some of the pictures I took from the air. I don't have those saved out. HAB, how you doing? So anyways, Mega Man lives there. I did not get to see Mega Man though, but it was something I looked at routinely while waiting for White's plane to land. I'm like, oh, very good. But yeah, so after White landed, yeah, I was just gonna ask. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the air pictures. White has those. I'd have to go in through our chat and like find them and save them out. I'll get them maybe ready for next time. But so on the way back from, I'll send. Yeah, you can just send them directly to Hive if you want. I mean, you can resend them, but it's gonna take time for me to like. I could quickly save them out, I suppose. I think I only have like a couple. Oh yeah, yep. Here, I can save out a couple really quick. So here's a picture from the air. This is when White was up in the air flying. There's the clouds and the wing of the plane and air. Oh, here's another one. I can save this one too. Here's another one, and that's the engine, and yeah. As a gremlin, that's where I would crawl out of. Yeah, it's lovely. It was also a big plane. Yeah, White's been on 3 planes so far. The first two she went on were like smaller planes, and the third one to get to where I live was on an Airbus, so it was like the biggest plane she's been on. So anyways, but the flight went good from the sounds of it. It sounds like it was relatively like chill. Little bit of there's a moment of, I think, panic for White sorting out Montreal airport, but that was like, I think, mostly fine. Weirdly hard to take good shots because the sun was on that side and the camera kept focusing on the window itself. Yeah, I get to be on some super small planes sometimes. Oh, really? Must be on even smaller planes. I see. Huh. So the first thing we did after getting off the plane was we went to A&W because White's never been to A&W, and A&W is one of the few places that has like a pretty good veggie burger, and my mom's vegetarian, so we routinely eat there. But anyways, this made me laugh really hard because like White's never had A&W, so she's never had like a mug of like A&W root beer. Never had a mug of A&W root beer, so we poured our root beer, and like I look over, and somehow White managed to pour an entire mug of basically just head, and I'm like, what? How did you fucking do that? So White's first A&W root beer was like, it was so, yeah, it was almost all foam. You know, White has talents. I'm like, oh, baby. Yeah, next time we go, we'll make sure you get a regular pour, not one that's like 90% head. Yeah, all foam. But I think White enjoyed it. Yeah. You do good at pouring beer. Yeah. 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 A&W has they do have amazing onion rings. We didn't get onion rings, but probably the next time we go, we'll maybe get onion rings, because I don't get them very often, because I just typically don't. They're good. I haven't had them in ages. I used, at one of my old jobs, I used to work next to an A&W, and so I would routinely eat my lunch there, which basically spent my entire paycheck. I'm not even gonna lie, the very first month I worked at that job, I bought A&W for lunch every day, and I ended the month, and I realized I had only made, like, I think it was, like, something like $80 beyond what I had spent at A&W. I blew through, like, fucking all my money. Well, I guess, like, technically I bought some games and stuff that month, but it was, like, I finished the month, I was like, oh my god, I have no money from this month. A&W is crazy expensive. It's really, really expensive. So it is definitely like a treat, but yeah. Favorite onion rings by far. They're really good. So yeah, White, next time we go, we'll make sure that you get onion rings, okay? I will eat one of them. Also, hey Tom Ren, how you doing? But White made the trip. She's doing good. She's taking it easy. So the last place she was staying with her sister in Chicago. The bed there was a little bit, like, too soft for her, I think, so her back has been kind of bad since then, but the bed that we have in the next room here, which is my bed, I guess is, like, more firm, so it's helping her back a little bit. Yeah. Hey, Wang, how you doing? Yeah, we got it. Right, it was the first thing we did off the plane was we got, yeah, she stole my bed, and we got her A&W. We got her A&W, and I was just telling everybody, Wang, that when I looked over, she had somehow managed to pour an entire mug of just like head. There was no soda in her mug. It was just, I'm like, what? Yeah, White is a guest. She will probably pop in on stream at some point. I'm gonna sort out the logistics of maybe getting her, yeah, I know. Yeah. Hey, Luna. Yeah, also, hey, Crystal. How you two doing? Uh, uh, it's good though, good. But so yeah, I've been making sure to take care of White. I thought I might. I wasn't sure how awake White would be. Also, if I didn't say it, hey Arya. Yeah, Satori, what's up? Praying against edge the glass can restrain heads, so they say in the business. I see. Oh. I went to A&W twice when visiting my now fiance back in 2019. Went shortly after I landed, and once a couple days later. I see, I see. Actually, the airport actually does have an A&W in it, but we didn't go to that one. We went to the one that was like near my house. I mean, you can't trust or not the removal edges. Gotta make sure she's taken care of. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I love the A&W cooled mugs. Yeah, they're like icy cold. For anyone that hasn't been to A&W before, like kind of one of their big things is their signature thing is that they have actual like glass mugs that are like ice cooled, so they're really cold. They cool the soda when you put it. Yeah. Yeah, they keep the mugs in the freezer, exactly, so that when you pour your soda, it becomes icy cold. They don't have to put ice cubes in it, right? Because the mug itself is really cold. Which is actually great, because I fucking hate ice in my soda. It's like such a better way to do it. Yeah. Yep. White's in the next room over. She's just vibing right now. Like I said, we're kind of... I don't want her to, like, to put her to, like, work right away. I don't want to have her over and just be like, hey, do you want to stream with me? But, like, we'll sort out some streaming plans over the next, like, probably few days or whatever. So, but right now she's just taking it easy. And of course, there's no pressure as far as that goes. It's just, she kind of did, well, I did ask, I mean, obviously, but, yeah. Whitey's staying about a month, because, it's been 20 years. We've known each other for like 20 years, and I've never got to meet her in person. Makes sense to make it like a longer trip, you know? It's also fairly expensive, so, you know, we want to make sure that, like, she's having a good stay here. But, yeah, so, White is, how to put it? A soft bean and a baby that I have to take care of. I'm like, oh no. Like immediately it was just like, oh no. The urge to like, I have to take care of her. Like, I have to make sure to like, so yeah, she's done nothing but pamper me the whole time I'm here. Yeah, I'm trying to do my best. I'm not used to like having to take care of anyone else. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's weird. It's like something switched in my brain. I'm like, oh no. Yeah. You're allowed to make as many jokes as you want. What? No. It's fine. Yeah. Relationship, you take care of each other. Yeah. But I have to especially take care of her because she's baby. I'm gonna let go. That is honestly kind of crazy to think about, that you've known each other for so long, but not met in person. Yeah, it's like been a long time. Like the thing is like neither of us have had really good, like, and neither of us have had a real good like work history for like actually being able to make any amount of money. Where White has like health concerns that would make it hard for her to work a lot of like entry level jobs, plus where she lives there's like no work. Like you either like, where she lives you either like dig ditches or graves, I guess. I don't know. It's like there's like nothing out there. Yeah. So, yeah, mostly chicken plant, yeah, which is pretty backbreaking work from what I know. and White has like spine issues, so I'm like I gotta I gotta take care of her spine. Yeah, which God, am I ever relieved? I was sweating bullets. The fact that I was like, oh God, I hope my bed's not gonna be bad for her. I was so worried. Because I was like, oh gosh, I don't, like, we would have made like an emergency like adjustment to things, but it was also really scary. I mean, Code, you're also in Canada like me. We have a huge space, and we do. I live in a pretty rural place. I live in what's called an urban forest, which means that we have like, it's basically just like rural and industrial. I know one person who worked at a chicken plant and he quit within a week, went back to the sawmill, which, yeah, I should say something since that's also rough work. Yeah, oh my God. Sawmill is also really, really rough. That's another place that I'm aware of what the workload is like there. Anyone that can work at like a sawmill for like an extended period, you know, that shows the level of like toughness. I live in Ontario. Is much like that. Yeah, urban nothingness. Yeah. I've had my okay. So funny story. Where I live was once described to me as out of all the places in the Maritimes, if where I don't know. Actually, I'm about to say this, and I'm like, wait a minute. This doesn't really convey anything, but. Where I live was once called the Raditz of maritime towns, and I'm like, oh, that's, I don't even know what the fuck that means. It's like, it's not great here where I live, so most of my work has been minimum wage, and it's just like, there's never been like, White takes care of her grandmother. You killed a farmer. I mean, no, but, I've known a fair amount of farmers. Raditz of the Maritimes, yep. The gist of it is everybody wants to leave here, and we're like not really that notable. We're like kind of notable, but not really. Nobody remembers, well, actually, everybody remembers Raditz because there's only so much in Dragon Ball, but yeah. Better than the Yamcha of the Maritimes, that's true. That's true. I'm trying to think of what town would be the Yamcha of the Maritimes. Yarmouth? I don't know. Also, Retro, how you doing? What you up to? But anyways, so, yeah. Chazu of the Maritimes. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, it's very hot here because the planet is dying. Oh God. Yeah, that, yeah. It is. It's actually been really mild here the past few days, but I know that doesn't help you. Oh. It's actually raining really heavy today. We don't know what town that would be because that town doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, that's true. 38C. Oh. Yeah, we gotta do something about that. I don't know what Dragon Ball Z my character my town is. Like, the thing is like a lot of people have been to where I live and like lived here briefly, but they leave because there's just nothing really here. Like, there's like the smallest amount of like substance to where I live. There's really nothing here. 38C would make me limit break. It hit 117. Oh God. I've heard Vegas is like unbearable right now. I'll definitely stay hydrated and stay in air conditioned spaces as much as possible, because I guess the alternative is just dying. That's fucked up. Yeah. I'm suffering. I am a cold weather cat. Oh. Lots of water huddle in the AC. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll die. Yeah, I know. Man, I don't know. I don't, like, it fucks me up, the idea that people, like, I don't want to get into like my like global warming like heat rant, but it really fucks me up when people like turn around and say, well, use your air conditioner like in moderation. No, like it's 117 degrees. Like that will literally fucking kill you. That advice you're giving will literally fucking kill you. Like, yeah, like air condition. Like the thing is the air conditioning is a vital use of electricity. It's important. People don't have an alternative to that. I don't want to like get into that. Maybe capitalism should run its factories in moderation. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. So, anyways, that's another whole fucking can of worms that we'll get into, but getting back on track. White's here, she's doing good. I've been doing my best to pamper her as much as possible. Mom made our Thai food that we usually make. White ate like a huge serving and then half of another serving, so I think she likes it. Like routinely, like one serving. Routinely, like when we like make a pan of this, it lasts me 4 days, and I think we have like maybe one small serving left. So she ate. She really enjoyed it. She ate a lot of it. Do you tell them about the squares? Oh my fucking god. Okay, so so Code Mom of course is excited too, because she's heard me talk about White for like 2 decades. Yeah. Are you? Yeah, I know. It's like my balls. It's fucking 31 Celsius, right? Exactly, right? Like the thing is like actual vital use of electricity. It's like, what kind of who in the right mind would fucking say that? It just aggravates me because I keep seeing it on social media lately, and it's like, no, like you can't. That is like life-threatening advice to give anybody. And the thing, I think what annoys me is it's always given under the guise of it's bad for the planet, and it's like it's too fucking late to worry about that. Like we need air conditioning right now. Like vital use of electricity. Yeah. Like stop fucking like filling up your fucking Hummer. Like aggravates me. It's such a I'm so annoyed right now. Everyone does that. Oh, try not to use air conditioning. Yeah, until like you need air conditioning. Like these temperatures are way too hot. So yeah, today's high temperature will be 47 degrees Celsius, which is like there is no question that is life-threatening temperatures. That's fucked up. Anyway, sorry to get on this tangent about that. I was like, hey Apples, hey Yeti, aw Yeti, thank you for the sub. Yeah, how you doing? Yeah, Apples, hope things as well. And Perinos, how's things going? Yeah. No, it won't, Perinos. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll sub run my AC in the winter. Combine too. Yeah. So many, I had the air conditioner set to 27 while I was in Thailand. I do not like it any hotter than that. Girls from Singapore want it even higher. Air here is basically just poison because of the factories. Tangents are only sign gents over cost gents. I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, tangents, I get it. ABM, yeah. Even my car is struggling this heat. Yeah, I imagine. Like 47 degrees. Like, I assume, like, at that temperature, like, your tires are gonna, like, melt to the fucking, like, cement. Like, what do you even fucking do about that? That's fucked up. Like, I know, I saw that post, like, the other day. Also, I'm sorry, Retro. I know you made like one thing and it's just like spiraled into like this, but here we are. Just one offhand comment, and here we're in the depths of it. 47 Celsius is alright. It's dry, I think. Yeah, it'd have to be pretty dry. I mean, Yeah, like, goddamn. Like, I know where I live, 40 degrees is pretty fucking hot. So 47 is, like, I could only imagine that being pretty unbearable for the majority of people. I'm really heat resistant. Like, okay, one of our good friend, local kitchen man of legend, Keed, his old apartment used to be like in an attic, and I'm pretty sure it would routinely go into the 40s in that attic. I loved it because I just love the heat, but like, I could witness the life leaving all my friends' bodies up there. Like, everybody was just kind of wilting and dying, which is really, I'm like, uh-oh. Like, the energy difference in the room between, like, you know, like, the cooler winter months and then, like, peak summer when it was already, like, probably in the 30s, and then in that apartment, it was probably, I wouldn't doubt there was a few times that at least got up to 45, probably more. Yeah, like, it's definitely, it's not comfortable. Dryness helps, but the sun is so damn strong here. Yeah, I imagine. Oh, fuck. Well, everybody, use as much AC as you can. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Stay out of the sun. Okay. So, really Code, you like the heat? I love the cold, so we differ there, I guess. Yeah, no, I like the heat. I'm like, how to explain it? The majority of my life, I've been like under 110 pounds. So like the cold just cuts through me like a knife. It's like, I typically had to avoid like going to like the coast here, which I live in a peninsula, which means the majority of where I live is coast. But because the wind off the water literally hurts me. Like, it causes me immense pain because it just cuts through me so hard. It was not unusual when I went to the city that I'd be wearing 3 jackets, like layered, because it was just like, I needed like actual defense not to be wounded and like die. Yeah, the guy who used to be the kid on Elf died of heat stroke. Oh, what the fuck? I think his dog too. Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, no, heat stroke is like super serious. It's gonna be a camping weekend again. See how the temperature is. Oh, well, just make sure you stay hydrated. Yeah. I brought Code a jacket. It's too big for me. It's ginormous on me. And too warm. Yeah, it's way too warm for a jacket. Yeah. Hey, Jamie. How you doing? Yeah, gotta stay hydrated, everybody, okay? This is really intense music. Okay. Okay. So, okay, so Code Mom, of course, she's very excited to meet White. I'm building a wizard tower. Oh, wizard tower? Code Mom was really excited to meet White. Like I've said, I've talked about White for like 20 years. She kind of knows White in passing because she would sometimes pop in when me and White were on webcam and talking and, you know, chatting and stuff. So she kind of knows White a little bit that way, but she's really excited. So one of the things she was doing was she's been preparing like a lot of food, and one of the things she made right like the night before we were gonna pick up White, which was Tuesday night, she made squares. Squares is kind of a maritime term, I think. What do you call them elsewhere? I just know them as squares. They're peanut butter squares. There is peanut butter, marshmallows, and icing. Really, really simple. I'm trying to think of, there are lots of square foods. Yeah, like lemon squares, kind of like lemon squares. But, yeah. Yeah, I guess like I guess maybe like a bar would be what it's known. Square food goes in the square holes. Maybe, I mean, known as magic cookie bars. That is a weird term, but okay. Fuck, that sounds so good. So my mom has made these peanut butter squares for like well, like my entire life. Nanaimo bars. Yes, that's not, yeah. Basically something like that. Here we call them squares. Anyways. So she made these squares, and Wednesday morning before we went to go pick up White, at breakfast, she's like, I made squares, and I'm like, oh, I'll have one, and we both had one, and I was like, these taste really bad. These taste awful. And she's like, wait, what? And she's like tasting, you know, she tastes hers, and she's like, oh. And I'm like, what's wrong with them? And she's like, I don't know. And we're like, I'm like, these taste like poison. They're awful. They're awful. And like, so I'm like, maybe just by fluke it was that one square, so I eat another one. I eat it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so bad. Yeah, did she fuck up the recipe? There's only 4 ingredients in this recipe. Peanut butter, marshmallows, icing, and I think like egg or something, I don't know. Like, there's nothing in this recipe. It's so simple. Like, I don't know what happened, but like those squares tasted like kind of like woody for some reason. Yeah, well, I need to try another one. Well, right, because we don't want to throw away the whole plate, right? Burnt sugar, maybe. Oh, I guess just maybe like brown sugar. So it's like 5 ingredients. Oh, and there's also like a graham cracker kind of crunch on top. So it's like, was the peanut butter bad, or perhaps the eggs? Thing is, we've been eating those eggs for a while, but oh yeah, the sugar could have burnt. The thing is, so these squares are like, I don't even know how much I can't imagine them being burnt, because I don't think there's any amount of cooking to this recipe. They're like squares that you make, and then you just put them in the like fridge, and like, I'd have to like actually remember, like sit down and like ask mom, I'm like, do you cook these or what? Because it's been a while since we've had them. But like, yeah, they weren't good. There was something wrong with them. So we went through all the ingredients, checking to see what's what. I mean, this isn't gonna sound good. But almost every ingredient was expired by like at least a little bit. Like, they're all beyond the best beyond date. Like, by at least a little bit. I know. And she's like, it's the best before date or whatever. Like, she said, like, that's fine. It's okay. So what happened was the expiry dates all compounded. I guess so. And it turned like something that's supposed to taste like peanut butter into something that tastes like eating like tree bark. Tree bark and like pine needles. So anyways, I threw up. It wasn't good. It wasn't good at all. We've since, I will say the eggs were fine though. The eggs were not expired, fortunately. I had an egg for breakfast today. It was fine, so the eggs weren't expired. So that's a relief. But like everything else was, the icing was out of date by probably like 6 months. It was like best before was like January. So you don't want any of my tree bark and pine needle cake? Yeah, it tasted bad. The icing could have soured. Yeah, icing tastes really bad out of date. here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. Like, my mom grew up in the generation where you kind of just, like, used everything. So I'm almost positive that she probably is like, icing's fine after the date. It tastes fine. And I would be like, no, it tastes bad. And she'd be like, well, why did squares taste good? And I'd be like, the squares taste bad. And she'd be like, oh. Like, it would be a hard point to argue. The generation that cut off mold, exactly. Sugars start to break down after the date. Yeah, that would make sense. It was probably the icing. But I didn't want to try third square without icing on it. You know what I mean? I could have cut off the icing, but at a certain point, you're just like, I've eaten 2 of these and I've thrown up now, so I don't think there's, yeah, she probably got an iron tongue. That's the thing. Like, Code Mom, it takes a lot for, like, Code Mom to get sick. Like, my entire life, I've only seen her sick twice. And she's definitely the type, like, you'll be like, how is the food? How is the meal? And she'd be like, I didn't stop to really think about taste of it too much. You know, she's a fast eater. Code Mom can eat through the harshness. Yeah, no, I don't know, like, Code Mom has, like, hardiness genes that I was not gifted with. Like, if we had a defensive stat spread, my defense would be very low. Code Mom's defense would be very high. Which makes me laugh, because now I'm thinking about the time that... I don't even know how this came up. I don't even know how this came up the other day, but she was telling me the story of, the time that my dad hit her with a car. And she rolled over the hood. And then just, like, got up, dusted herself up. And... yeah. That's like, it was an accident. It was an accident, but, like, the fact that it happened at all is, like... It's just a story. Fell off the roof and sustained 0 HP and damage once. Literal tank build. Yeah. Is the Terminator confirmed? So, here's the thing. Code Mom, basically, for a good portion of her life, she worked as a horse trainer. So she's, like, she was used to working around, like, horses. So she has had a long history of falling off horses. And because of that, sorry, have you been raised by the Terminator? Yeah, Code Mom has iframes. She has mad iframes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you build immunity to falling off horses? If you can, she did it. Like, oh my goodness. I am just thinking... yeah. This is like compounding with my story from last week where 2 weeks ago, Code Mom was... there was a thunderstorm outside and she decided that the tarp needed to come down because we have a tarp on our deck. Needed to come down, so she was outside in the middle of a thunderstorm, pouring rain. Like, the rain was just out there, like, pounding down, and she's out there with, like a metal broom, like, the metal broomstick, like, bringing the tarp down, and she slipped in the water and fell. And I'm pretty sure, like, for most people, that would have been, like, a hospital trip. Like, she fell, she went right down, head bounced off the deck, and it was a bad spill. It was a really bad spill. She got some big bruises going on. But no, she just got up and, like, walked it off and brushed herself off, and she was fine. It was kind of funny, too, because she was outside and she had a raincoat on. First of all, I had to explain to her once again that you can't be waving a metal stick around in a thunderstorm. I don't know. She's from the generation where electricity is still, like, a new concept, I guess. Because I routinely see her digging into the toaster with a fork. Ugh! This isn't the complaint about Code Mom, but it's just, like... it's a little... I feel... you know, in cartoons where, like, there's the character that's, like, aware of things and they're, like, trying to protect the other character that is, like, magooing the situation up? There's moments where Code Mom's like that. I'm like, oh my god, please, you can't do that. Me walking into the kitchen, casually unplugging the toaster that she's like stabbing with a fork. Yeah, just taunting the lightning. Yeah, I know. She was ready to throw hands with Zeus. But anyways, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. Mom, don't do that. I know. Oh. Now, I'm having like a hot flash right now because I'm just like, yeah, the stress of it. Anyways, so Code Mom was fine. She does not remember getting up from that spill, but I did the check for concussion, kept a close eye on her that night. Pardon me, she was fine. Bad bruise. Still think she probably should have had that bruise checked out, but like she still has like a goose egg from it, and it's been a little bit, but the bruise is completely gone now, so I don't know. That might be something she might need to have looked at. Suspect that probably maybe like some torn muscle there or something, I don't know. But she's the Terminator apparently, so that doesn't matter. Fuck. Her memories are stolen by Odin. Yeah, we made the joke that she was trying to fight off Zeus with the broom, and she lost to Poseidon. She slipped in the water. I guess her memories are stolen by Odin. Classic Code Mom activity, fighting 3 gods. So anyways, but Code Mom is a tanky build. Yeah. Tanky build, so she does not, she's sturdy in a way I'm not. I ate that square and I thought I was gonna die because it tasted like pine needles. Which sounds really, really pitiful by comparison, but you know, I threw up enough of it that we were able to go pick up White, later that day. Heavy from TF2, yeah, basically. Fuck. I know I laugh, and I know it's, like, more serious than that, but it's also, like, all you can really do is laugh in hindsight. I mean, to be fair, she laughed really hard, too. She also, when she took the spill on the deck, she was wearing her glasses, right? And she's also wearing her raincoat. And when she fell back, in the, like, on the water, her glasses apparently flew off. At first we thought Zeus stole them, but it turns out the momentum from the fall actually flung the glasses off her head into the hood of her raincoat. Like, perfectly, catching the glasses, so she did not break her glasses, but we were searching for those glasses for, like, probably a good, like, 30-40 minutes. It's like, where could they have gone? Like, they could have only, like, flown over here. Nope. So, that's some wild momentum going on there. What do we got? What are you gonna get, Scarlet? Oh, my OSHA violation hat. Boy. Yep. Code Mom is a walking OSHA violation. But anyway, so White's been doing good since she got here. She's taking it easy, and I'm trying to make sure she's very pampered while she's here. She's spent the last like 20 years taking care of her grandmother, and it's about time that somebody takes care of her for a while. So I'm doing my best. Which does mean there is gonna probably be chances that there is gonna be some streams that will be canceled probably over the next few weeks, here and there. So once again, I'll just like put it out there for everybody. If you want to keep track of if I'm gonna cancel a stream, you can either follow me on Discord or on my socials. I have my Discord link in there, anyways. That's a good way to keep track if there's gonna be a stream or a cancellation or whatever. But yeah, so they're fine. Could be worse. They're really bad squares. Aw, Cat, thank you for the sub. Aw. Yeah, enjoy your sub, Jamie. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Oh, but yeah, so me and White mostly have just been chilling out. She's of course gonna have to be on like COVID watch where she was traveling, but that'll, you know, we're taking our precautions, masking up and doing everything the best we can that way. So yeah, things are going good, and I think she's enjoying the climate because White, of course, is from the south, so she's used to like much hotter temperatures, and it's been pretty like mild here. So I think she's enjoying the temperatures quite a bit. And today was like super rainy, so it was like, yeah. But yeah. So like I said, it's not that hot. It's not that hot here. It's warm, but not bad. Yeah. She has a good fan in there. Yeah. Small question off topic, but I saw Liz playing it earlier. Have you seen the game Zero? I have seen Zero Rangers. I've played through Zero Rangers. Zero Rangers is one of my all-time favorite shoot 'em ups. Absolutely stellar game. Amazing. Highly recommend to anybody. I don't know if it's on. I know the Steam sale ended today, but I don't know if Zero Rangers is on sale. But yeah, Zero Rangers is fucking good. It is not on sale right now, but honestly, it's worth full price. It's a fucking stellar game. It's a great shoot 'em up if you're new to the genre. And yeah, it's just really good. I also bought it on itch. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So anyways, sorry about the hour-long diversion. Just I guess getting everybody up to speed. Like I said, White will probably be on stream with me at some point, but I'm not gonna force that. It's mostly just if she wants to or not. We will probably stream some games together, I imagine. I imagine that'll probably be in the cards at some point. We're definitely going to be playing some puzzle games on stream together, for sure. So look forward to that. Look forward to her absolutely destroying me in Tetris Attack. Did you hear they just announced a retro Starfy game? What? Just announced the retro Starfy games are coming out on the Switch. Oh, that's fucking sick. I know I've had my strong opinions about Starfy, but those are good games that Nintendo should probably tap. Like, not translated though. Gotcha. Like they're solid little games, and they could do something. Oh yeah, code development on Nightmare Card DLC. Oh hell yeah. Let me see. Okay, I don't. Well, yes. I am 200% down for some more Nightmare Card. Oh, apparently Action Game Maker was announced? That seems maybe interesting. There's a link. Nintendo should do things with all their franchises they own. I know, right? It's only a waste for them not to do something with it. Yeah. You played the Starfy games, right, Zeno? What did you think of them? Like, the thing is like, they're perfectly decent games from what I understand, so it's like, why wouldn't they bring them over? Yeah. Yeah, like it's only a waste for them not to. I mean, to be completely fair, the Game Boy Advance library is just full of bangers, so it's like, for them not to tap that library in full is a waste. Played one that was localized, I loved it. Ah, very good. Yeah. So, there you go. Starfy. I might have to look into that series. Is there retro achievements for Starfy? Just one sec. I feel like that must Starfy. There is achievements for the first game, I think? No, there's achievements for 3 of the 4 games. No, oh, there's 5 games. There's achievements for 4 of the 5 games. Maybe a series I have to look into at some point. I've never really dipped into it. Yeah. Huh. Well, we'll be playing Game Boy Advance games at some point, but Still baffled why Nintendo hasn't put Wario Land 4 on the Switch yet. Yeah, that's like arguably one of the greatest Game Boy Advance titles. Yeah, that's like once again. Ugh. Yeah. Starfy is often, yeah, compared to Kirby games. I say Starfy is easier and more casual, but a bit more focused on characters. Kirby's kind of tough near the end of their games. Yeah, Kirby, like, we've been playing a fair amount of Kirby lately. You okay over there? Yeah, I'm okay. I don't know, I'm just, like, a little bit choked up for some reason. Kirby's, like, interesting, because, yeah, like, just about all the games, like, for the most part, have, like, a pretty decent curve between being, like, easy and pretty accessible to having, like, a higher-end challenge at the end game, where, you know, for people that really want to cut their teeth in the game, there's something there for you. Which is honestly a really good way to do it, when you really think about, like, difficulty, is having, like, a relatively, like, temperate, like, main game, and then, like, have a stronger, like, post game. Have a harder post game. I look forward to them. I have plans for 2 Kirby games in the next, like, 4 weeks, so, I hope y'all are ready for lots more Kirby in the next month. But Starfy's something I'll have to look into. That's good to know that it's on the, Nintendo Switch Online. But anyways, okay. I know I've, like, chatted enough about, like, I could be playing a game besides. So let's like get into our game of the night, which is gonna be Elden Ring. We are gonna be picking up where we left off with the DLC. But yeah, I look forward to playing more. I look forward to playing more Kirby, honestly. It's a good series. Good series. Actually, you know what? I might end up playing 3 Kirby games in the next 4 weeks. So, look forward to that. That's a lot of Kirby. That is a lot of Kirby. Alright, so last time on a very special Elden Ring, we climbed the tower. We climbed this tower. We're in Shadow Keep. We climbed this tower, and I stumbled upon the poster boy of the game, poster boy of the DLC, Snake Boy, Mesmer. We got in there, and, I don't think he likes me very much. What the hell? What did I fucking do, you know? So we threw hands with them for about an hour last stream, because we did explore the majority of this side of the keep, and we also went out into this area. But right towards the end of the stream, we found this room. He's just, like, up here. I'm a little bit weirded out, because I kind of expected him to... I don't know, he's, like, he's the cover character for the DLC. I figured he would be, like, at the very, very end. But, well, guess we'll see what's what. It might be like a case of where he's, like, maybe in the middle and it opens up more stuff. Who knows? But he seems important. That's all I can really say for sure. But we did get him down to about a quarter health last stream, so we're doing pretty okay, I think. It might take a little bit to get back into it, because he definitely seems like a hard fight. He's definitely on the harder... Oh my god. He's definitely on the harder end. He's a tough boy. I think we're good. Yeah, y'all can give me a heads up if the volumes are okay too. I can't believe... Whoa! Ah! I can't believe that's, like, an actual thing that they made, was they made him have an obscuring projectile. Because that projectile is not good otherwise. Like, there's... I don't, like... It's... Oh, ow. It's... its greatest strength is the fact that it just obscures his body while he sets up a command grab. And I'm just like, that is so fucking, like, weird. I mean, it's good. It's like, it's a good use of a projectile. But it's such a, like, fighting game thing to do, is have a projectile that's obscuring a setup. So it makes me laugh every time I see it. It's upsetting when the fancy VFX obscures. Yeah. I mean, like, the thing is it's like, it's legit. I come in for a bit? Yeah, sure. Just mask up, and you might want to pull the chair back a little bit, but, yeah, come on in. I already did that. I told White that, like, she's gonna have, when she's in here, it's like, the temperatures I work in are really high, because the computer's running, it's streaming, the PlayStation's running, it's going, so it is very warm in here typically, but, yeah, you can come on in. I don't think the door's locked. If the door's locked, you just tell me, okay? I don't think I locked it. Hey. Woo. Jeez, boy, he's going. Oh, I fucking locked it, didn't I? Okay, just one sec. Mesmer doesn't want me to unlock the door, which is fucked up. I can't believe you do this to my girlfriend. That's just force of habit. I usually lock it. I'm just gonna drink that point blank. I will be right there. Unfortunately, I don't have this. I can pause. I can't believe I fucking locked the door. That's such a force of habit. Okay, I'm dead. Just one sec. Okay, just one moment. Yeah, your Mesmer's embrace. Sorry, I forgot to lock the door. Force of habit. You just pull the chair back a little bit, and you'll be good. How you doing? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Hey, White.
Yeah.
Say something.
I
Hmm.
probably can't hear anything.
You're probably quite low, because my microphone's really, like, sensitive. But White's here. She's waving, so she's doing that. Hey, Paper. How you doing? I'm watching for, oh, yeah, I've been watching for a while. Hey, Paper. Yeah. Everybody say hi to White.
Hi.
I need, like, like, I'll have to, like, make something so that when White's here, I can just put, like, a little thing on the screen. You're really quiet. I'm noticing how loud I talk.
No. I'm wearing a mask and I'm sitting in the back. It's fine.
True. So now I have a live studio audience. Yeah, shoulder White. Exactly. Oh my gosh, she's clapping. Oh my goodness, okay. Whoa. I don't think. Uh-oh. Ooh, just do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, roll out. Oh, you know what? I just remembered something I was gonna do last stream. I was like right at the very end. I was going to get another, I was gonna split my, flasks up so I had, some magic. I don't have any though. Right now. So that I could, because I feel like having some more, like, some more FP would be really helpful. Woo. I was really hoping that would take us into the next phase. He's gonna fucking cartwheel at us. You okay there? Got him. Oh, sing over there? A little bit easier? Okay. Yeah. 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 I'm talking so loud when streaming. Yeah.
Suffer.
Surprisingly, like I can hear you a little bit.
Yeah.
Doors devoid of light.
I can't really hear you that much.
In the other room, huh? Okay, good. Good to know.
Even though they're next to each other, I can hear you a little bit more
Yeah.
No,
if
mother.
I'm near the clock.
Near the what?
Forgive
Near the
me.
clock.
Yeah, that makes sense. Gotta fill it with some clothes. That would help with that.
No, it's not that.
He has such beautiful eyes. Well, he had such beautiful eyes, I guess. Ew. Gross. Yeah. You ever been so mad you ever just tear out your eyes? Hmm. Mesmer's done that. What? You got a movie for me? Oh god. What does that even fucking mean? Oh my god, the hand tracking tracked your hand.
Did it?
Yeah, it actually picked up your hand for a split second. No worries, no worries. Not a big deal.
Soon tarnished.
Yeah, I think
Oh, you didn't get to see this.
Wilt
Mm.
thou be taken in the jaws?
I suppose this is
The abyssal serpent.
why Melania has her like blindfold. I suppose it works on the same principle. What? I don't know. Woo! Spicy! Oh, wrong side! Yeah, I went right for the hand. Which is like absolutely not what you want to do. Okay, we gotta heal up. Oh, ow! There it is.
Embrace thine oblivion as shall I.
Yeah. He's done. I wonder how he's gonna spend the rest of his day. What do you think? He's just gonna, like,